Hey there, it is Pete over at the Sampleist, and today we are checking out Sonara from Heavyocity. Heavyocity are back with yet another vocal instrument. However, where the exceptional Vocalise series created instant cinematic vocals with a huge variety of performance and sound design, the focus of Sonara is squarely on voices in motion. Housed in the Gravity 2 engine, Sonara has all new performances, sampling, articulations, and a fantastic instrument design. While Sonara can achieve great cinematic heights, it is also well suited to pop, ambient, underscore, and electronic music too. In fact, anywhere where your mind takes you. Sonara downloads at 6.35 gigabytes and it runs in the free version of Contact 7. It is also NKS 2.0 compatible. It is currently on intro price of $149. However, owners of Gravity 1 and 2 or any vocal instrument can enjoy another $30 discount through the Heavyocity loyalty program. In this video, we're going to check out the sounds and design of Sonara, and then of course I've thrown it into the all-important composition. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Heavyocity for sending over a copy of Sonara so we can make this video. Of course, while we get the instruments for free, it doesn't in any way influence our thoughts, ideas or judgments. We're just hardworking composers in the industry giving you our insights and experiences. So without further ado, let's jump straight into Sonara from Heavyocity. And here we have Sonara loaded up in the free Native Instruments Contact Player 8, and of course it is compatible with Contact Player 7 as well. The GUI looks incredible, that splash of colour, that really clean design. You can see we have 3 different layers at the top. We've got our big dial in the middle that you can control, but it's automated at the moment, spinning around. We've got all these different controls at the bottom and lots of different pages to shape and change the sound. The library is all about voices in motion, so let's just hear that straight away. It sounds absolutely incredible. The sampling is amazing. It is pinpoint accurate to your DAW tempo. It sounds absolutely lovely. Now, on the left-hand side, we have the different banks. So you can see we've got Sonara vocals, motifs, and menu. And I always like checking this out. There are 1070 presets. So for a just over 6 gigabyte size library, there's a lot going on. So let's just check out the vocals first. So we've got voices in motion, we've got some pedals, triplet pedals, and straight and dynamic textures. So I'm just going to play a couple from each. So this is voices in motion. Now, of course, these are diatonic. I like playing the harmonies, though, so you can hear a chord. That sounds amazing. Absolutely love it. Let's just load it one more. And I have turned previews off, but there are previews. Absolutely lovely. Let's just do one more. Yeah, absolutely love it. Now, everything you play fits together beautifully. So like I say, if I play single notes, the pitching is amazing. So these are very, very diatonic instruments. But of course, when you start playing chords, it just harmonizes beautifully well. So that is the voices in motion. We've got some straight pedals. Da 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 da. Amazing. Now, when the big dial is static, because you can see it's a lot of the patches are programmed, the big dial will add some different effects. So here we have spaces, which is a reverb. Da, 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 da. So you can hear the cutoff. Da, 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 da. And the delay as well in the spaces. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that's what that does. And of course, we've got lots and lots of different, where are they? Effects controls. Oh, it says effects, obviously. Loads of ways to affect, and punish is in there as well, because punish is always there in Heavyocity libraries, and it's so useful. But I'm not going to punish anything tonight or today. It could be the day when you're watching. Probably isn't. I don't know why I just think the Sampleist viewers only watch the channel at night. But I don't know. I'm going to stop talking. So of course, all these are available in menus, and you can use them in key switches, which I will show later. We've got some triplets as well. If I go down towards the bottom. Do-o-wah, 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 do-o-wah. Lovely. One more. And it's really cool because obviously these have been recorded at different pitches, but from the lowest, because this is kind of an ensemble. The intonation is amazing across everything. Let's play G7. So I mean, the intonation is amazing, and the harmonization between the voices. I love it. I really do. Dynamic textures as well. Let's just play a Kala texture. Absolutely beautiful. Let's do another one. And with the mod wheel, so I'm playing two hands, so I'm not moving it around, but you can hear the difference. Sounds really cool. Like the high pitched ones actually sound like vocal chops. I don't know. I hear them down the gym every now and then, but that does entail going to the gym a bit more. Right. So we have that's the Sonara vocals, and we've got the motifs. So if you just choose a key, I'm going to choose. Let's do a minor one. I'm going to choose. C minor. Okay. Now you've got all these different patches. So there's some ensembles. We've got the solo performers as well, which is really, really cool. So let's do. I'll go with Kristen first. Now everything has been recorded in C minor. However, there are key switches if you want to change a key. But if I just play just any of these notes, so these will all be a C minor. So these are all the phrases in C minor. If I bring up the space, actually this is motions and tones. So again, everything fits together, but you might just decide you want to use just one. And repeat that phrase, and you absolutely can. And then if we have a stack ensemble. It's so clever, isn't it? And then obviously if you just play anything, it's all going to fit. It's just a whole wall of vocals. Absolutely love it. Now, again, these are stacked later on, so I'll show you those. Let's just do a major one as well. D sharp major. Let's go with Ali solo. And then you can key switch them. So let's go down to a G. So that is quite a jump from D sharp to G. If we go, let's just say to D. So that obviously sounds absolutely fine. I'll do it here as well. If we just went down to B. It sounds cool. I mean, yeah, it is a big stretch for the samples. I really like these lows as well. Yeah, and the highs. I do get that the low register and the high register obviously change the timbre of the voice quite a lot, but it's a really cool feature to have. So there we go. Now, let's have a quick look at the menus. So the menus, there's lots going on here. The creative combos are just fantastic. So if I load up, let's just go for, I'm going to go for Pronto Sonata. Let's do a minor one. Now, this just makes composing really, really easy. We're in the key of A minor, and on my left hand, I'm just going to play an A. But all the notes are an A. So it's different vocal performances. Absolutely brilliant. Then, of course, you can, if you have, say, like that, we can expand that So it's a diatonic instrument. Absolutely brilliant. And then, of course, you can undo that if you want to. There are key switches, so you can change the entire key. But, yeah, you can just hear, if I use the mod wheel as well. You can just build these really, really cool performances. So I absolutely love those combos. Let's just open another one. Do a major one this time.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
It just sounds brilliant. So the combos are really, really good fun, and they've got different performances in there. They've got creative singles as well. So if I just load one of these patches up. So we got some gorgeous sound design going on there. Let's load up Horizons. They sound absolutely gorgeous. Dynamic textures. So we've got a group texture. And with the mod wheel. So it brings in that kind of stutter effect. That sort of gate effect. It sounds brilliant. Let's just do one more. Lovely. Now, there are loads and loads of patches to go through. So obviously you can have lots of fun doing this yourself, which is very, very cool. So let's go for improvisations. F sharp major, why not? Yeah, the vocals are amazing. So you can see how it separates itself from the Vocalise series. Just all of this movement. Got motifs. So it's little motifs, lots of patches there for that. Then we got rhythmic pedals. So here I'd use the key switches. So I get a pedal. Okay, so use key switches to use those, and I did use those in the composition. So it's nice doing the walkthrough, having composed. And then these are just examples of, these are all Kristen's pedals. Whoops. I've played around my octaves.
Da 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 da. Ooh 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 ooh.
So you can see these are by performer. So it's Carla. And I think, and I could be wrong, but I feel like these are the same vocalists from the Vocalise series as well. I just love it. I really do. Just how everything comes together. And we can see here from the menus, so we got all the pedals and single pedals, etc. So let's just load up one more.
Nam 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 na. Nam nam nam. Nam 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 na. Nam 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 na. Nam 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 na. Nam 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 na. Nam 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 na.
Absolutely brilliant. That brings us on to the composition. Now, I gave myself a 1 hour composing challenge, but I have spent several hours with Sonara. So I had a good idea of what I was going to make. And every instrument you hear is from Heavyocity. So we have the scoring bass, the scoring guitars, the Allure modern upright, and the Avant modern keys. And my personal favourite analog hybrid drums. I'm a huge DM307 fan. I've used it to death on absolutely everything. And now I'm using the analog hybrid drums. And then sometimes I mix and match and use them both. But they are both wonderful libraries, but I love these drums. Anyway, yeah, just went off on a really bizarre tangent there about drums. Let's check out the composition, and then we're going to finish off with my closing thoughts. And here we are once again. It is a closing thoughts section of the video, and we're talking about Sonara from Heavyocity. I love a good vocal library. However, Heavyocity have the habit of making exceptional vocal libraries. If you've heard the Vocalise series or used any of those libraries, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They are instant cinematic vocals. They've got a bit of everything, performances, pads, they've got pulses, they've got tempo synced content. They sound wonderful. The whole series is brilliant. So why should you get Sonara? What makes this different to the Vocalise series? The focus is on movement. And I've noticed when I load a patch from Sonara, they are a bit more dry. So the sampling is amazing, and the attention to detail to meticulously place all of these performances bang on the tempo, and obviously to tempo sync to your DAW. It is amazing, but you just have this level of control. You've got the different layers of different controls in the instrument, and you just feel like you can really sculpt the sound the way you want it. But what's really, really magical about Sonara is no matter what you press, it all fits together. So I was working in A minor in my composition, and I just put my hands, let's say I was using one of the combo patches, I just put my hands on the controller and everything sounded amazing. So let's say I slightly adjusted my hands, it all sounded amazing. And there's so many options I could have taken in this composition. To see how it all fit together diatonically, I decided to use Avant and Allure and scoring bass, and created some harmony, and it just followed the 4 chords perfectly well. Nothing clashed, it just sounded brilliant. And then I thought, let's get another library that has phrases in, so I grabbed scoring guitars. Absolutely love that, use it for my crime all the time, and that's not supposed to rhyme, by the way, but it did. And yeah, they synced together perfectly, nothing clashed. And then at the very end of the composition, I wanted something to clash, I wanted to catch them out. I don't know why, but I just couldn't believe this all just fits together perfectly. So I decided to take the phrases and change the performances, but not hard, but put one to the left, put one to the right, and then you've got 2 sets of different performances going on at the same time, and they magically intertwined and work beautifully, and it's just wonderful. So Heavyocity, they say their sort of tagline is raw inspiration, and my goodness, this is raw inspiration at its finest. It takes you to different directions, and what I set out to compose and what I ended up with was way better than I was thinking and what I was after, because like I say, it had all this control and I could just layer voice upon voice with no issues with clashes or performance intonation issues or anything like that. It's amazing. So do I recommend Sonara? I really do. I just think it's a wonderful library. Obviously, it's on intro at the moment, and if you do own a vocal instrument, you can get another $30 off. So Heavyocity, not only making brilliant instruments, but they're really looking after their customer base. All that leads me to say is thank you once again to Heavyocity for sending over a license key for Sonara. That's a really fancy way of saying the library, but there we go. If you like what you heard, feel free to leave a like on the video, and of course, drop us a comment. It's only just come out, maybe you picked it up, maybe you're on the fence, maybe this video's helped you a little bit, I don't know. But what do you think about Sonara from Heavyocity? And of course, if you've not done so, please check out our other videos. There's something for everyone, well over 300 now. We're really pushing forwards with all the new releases. And please, 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 we say it every video, please hit that subscribe button. It is the best way you can support us. We don't have any kind of affiliate links or advertising deals. No money changes hands with this channel. It's all about creating videos, creating content for the composing community, and supporting the wonderful developers who support us. So hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. I can see it in your eyes. Can I? Don't know. Bit creepy, but it is nearly Halloween, so we'll go with that. And of course, leaves me to say, as usual, keep making that beautiful music, and believe me, with Sonara, you will make beautiful music. Wonderful. Till next time, take care, have a great day.